guys doing in chat? Hey, let's get the show on the road. Just let me figure out what I'm supposed to do. Okay, yep, I'm pretty excited about this stream because I had a few upgrades and tweaks. Like for example, watch this. Boom! Check that out. Got myself a nice Stream Deck app on my iPad, so I got some controls here, and also updated set. Look it, yeah, right? Because if you remember from my last stream, I was just like, it was my bed in the background, so I just kind of shifted everything, and now I have this nice setup here where we got my bookcase here, which I'm showing off. It's mainly showing off. It's most of these books are books I haven't read yet. It's just like books I want to read but I haven't read yet, because I think if I buy them, it would prompt me to read them, but they just kind of sit there, look nice, you know. Yeah. So good evening everyone, welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining. I'm TheChanderMan. Also, my name is Russell. You can call me TheChanderMan or whatever. Yep. So, thanks for joining. How's everyone doing? How's everyone in chat doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm just trying to see what's the best position for my chair so that you have a nice view of around me. Yeah. And I've been working on a few transitions as well. Like look at this. Whoo, look at that. And what? I'm gonna have some fun playing with this for a while. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So basically, yeah. So what I was saying is basically, in the last stream, if you saw, it's kind of dark, I think, but you can see like my bed was in the back and I had my computer desk against the wall on the far side of my room, and it was facing my bed, which is now there. And I kind of felt a bit weird, especially with the cameras pointing in my bed. A little weird. So I decided to I took Sunday off in the morning and just try to like shift stuff around. So I kind of like shimmied my computer table from this wall and I kind of shifted it here. So I got this nice setup. Then a side desk over here for my PC, which is like my tower, which I've now put up on a table here, because it used to be on the floor in the corner, like under my desk, which apparently is not very good. Not apparently, it is not very good because the airflow sucks, right? Because sucks. Hey. No, but like, especially if you put your tower on the ground, especially on carpet, it can kind of stifle airflow into the fans. And I would get this thing where like you can't see this, but in front of it is like the one of the cooling fans. It was just like caked up with dust that have accumulated there over the last couple of months, which is that kind of been good for the ventilation, so I had to like clean that out. And then now I put it up here, so now there's a nice flow of air coming down up here this way, you know. So yeah, stretching out the lifespan of my little trusty machine here, which has served me very well in lockdown. I don't know what I would do without this. This is very good for both computing and for games. Yeah, I kind of saved up a bit of money to get a gaming PC, and another reason why it's on the desk, because I paid extra for this RGB lighting, right? But it's kind of dumb if no one sees the lighting because the tower is under my desk, including myself, right? Because like I paid for the lighting and then I put it in the corner with this light panel facing the wall, so it's just shining to the wall and not to anyone else. I can't even see what color it is, right? It's dumb. So now at least there's some like green and blue and red, and yeah, it's kind of, you know how it goes. So yeah. there. Anyway, and I just organized my. I had this bookcase. This bookcase initially was to the right of my desk, like there, and now it's behind me. So, not sure if you can see what books I have. It's a mixture of like fiction and non-fiction stuff. Yeah, those are the only two kinds I know. But yeah, I have a lot of non-fiction books that have to do with psychology and philosophy that I really want to read, but I haven't gotten the chance to. But those are all like tucked to the side. And what's the one I show off? Oh, look at that! Ooh, Infinity Gauntlet comic, which I bought from a comic book store in Melbourne. Shout out to anyone in Melbourne, by the way. You guys are having it rough out there right now with the lockdowns. You guys keep getting extended. Hopefully that resolves soon. You guys, things have been going pretty well, knock on wood. So yeah, hopefully like the bubble, at least the bubble, I mean the restrictions between New South Wales and Victoria get lifted, and at least we can kind of move up and down. Hopefully. Yep. I will just take a quick sec. Alright, what calls? I just gotta answer a quick email and then I'm done. Coke is coming up. Yeah, work is like non-stop. I've been pretty much working all the way until like the stream started, right? Because most of the day was spent preparing for a presentation I was supposed to be giving online today at like 2 p.m. And then like 15 minutes before the presentation was supposed to start, the organizers emailed everyone and said, oh, due to unforeseen circumstances, we had to cancel it. And I was like, oh no. Because I spent like, I was up to like 2 a.m. last night putting my slides together and stuff. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and now I'm like jacked up on like caffeine and wearing a nice shirt indoors, which I don't have to, but I wore a nice shirt. And like, and then like 15 minutes before it starts, cancelled. Oh well. At least I'm prepared now for when they have it again, like down the road, like in like 1 or 2 weeks time. But yeah, right now like I'm over that right now. The only bit I'm annoyed with is just like I have to wash another shirt, because I thought like, yeah, I might as well just wear the shirt for the whole day. So I like before that I was out like getting coffee and like walking around, not that much, but just getting coffee and stuff, and the shirt's been exposed to the elements that I don't feel like wearing it again, so another shirt to wash. Yeah. So so how's your day been? Put in chat. Like to hear from you guys. Right? And yeah, so without further ado, today we are going to be playing some Firewatch. So let me just yeah. That's my Steam, by the way. So Firewatch is not really action. It's an adventure game. Wait, let me just. Music's still on. Hang on. Where's this thing? Yeah, there we go. Yep. So Firewatch is an adventure game. It's an indie game. I don't think the playthrough is that long, but it's. I've played a bit of it, as you can see, 98 minutes, but last played like, whoa, nearly 4 years ago. I kind of touched it for a bit and then I let it go. I don't remember why I stopped playing. I'm not sure what happened on the 30th of December to get me to stop, or probably New Year's, and I got drunk and I forgot. Probably. Yeah. What I do remember about it is that the story is super engaging. It's super it's a very story-driven game, and the visuals are fantastic. I mean, it's not like your Crisis 2 kind of visuals, but the art style is really like kind of immersive and brings you in, you know. So yeah, I'm really excited to actually revisit this game. Let me just bring down the light. There we go. My face is kind of washed out. So I'm really excited to kind of revisit this game and actually play through it. And I think, because I really think, from what I've heard, from what I've experienced so far and what I've heard about this game, it's really a story that I don't want to deprive myself and don't want to deprive you guys of experiencing. Yep. So let's just kick things off. Let me just turn down this. Yeah, turn on this like royalty-free lo-fi music I've been playing in the background. Perfect for streamers, the video description said. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, nice move, ChanderMan. One of the things that you should have done before you embarked on your stream. Oh, there we go. Silly me. Ooh, look, I can watch this. Switch the camera around. Shoop, shoop. Yep. All right, here we are. You guys hear that? Yep. It's got some ambient sound. That's good. Ooh, it's moving. Okay, let me just go through settings and see if... I'm just gonna jack this up. Subtitle. Yeah, I'll do the subtitles. Just in case. Like, increases accessibility. Subtitles. Auto say like Bob. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Yep, this was good. Graphics quality. Yeah, let's just like wing it. You know, I got a beast of a relative. I mean, I got a decent enough computer. It's not a 3080. The graphics card. It's a... I forget what it is. It is GeForce. It is GTX, but I forget. Might be a 1080. But yeah, with an indie game like this, I'm pretty sure it should handle it. I don't need to learn the controls right now. I'm pretty sure the tutorial will walk us through it. So yeah, new game. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this because this is my old save. Yep. Here we go. I should have peed before this. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Campo Santo. Heard very good things about Campo Santo as an indie dev. I'll do my best to be a bit like I'll talk a bit. I'll chat a bit. Oh, Boulder. Do I know someone who's from Boulder? Oh. You see Julia. Oh, Julia. I like that name. Am I supposed to click? Oh yeah, click. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, out for drinks with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. Let's see, what should I do? It's one of these, yeah. Let's go with major. What's your major? Because that's the kind of thing I would ask. Well, like when you're in a social setting, you're like, so what do you do? Like, get that out of the way. Yeah. Sometimes you can kind of tell what kind of a person they are from how, not just about what they do, but more of how they talk about it. Some people are just, they like some people love what they do, and some people just use it as a means to earn more money, to do what they actually want to do in life. Yeah. So I'm just, yeah. So asking someone that I find sometimes gives good insight into what kind of person they are. So yeah, what's your major? You slur the word major. It smells like cores. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you would want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh, that's sweet. If only life is that easy. This guy is good. He's got game even when he's drunk. He's got more game than I do sober. Ooh. Left click to use objects. Oh, I like this. I like this when you're like in first person shooter platforms and whatnot. And you look down and you can see yourself, like your legs and whatnot. You ever play like CS:GO? You look down and you just see floor. It's like you're on a floating like torso or something. Yeah, I like this. It adds a sense of immersion into the whole thing. Oh, pack. Pick up. Okay. Okay. I suppose that's my truck. What's my backpack doing on the floor anyways? To get in? Okay, I'm gonna get in. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. It's nice. Yeah. You go through the ups and downs of a relationship with someone, and then, but you know, it's all good in the end. Because even when like someone drives you mad, it's just like, oh God, I love you, but yeah, you know. I'm not sure if I'm expressing myself well that way, but yeah. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Big step. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. God, what kind of pain is that for? Oh, it's like Mayhem get a brother named Death. Desolation. But no, I think, especially since I have a feeling Julia is going to be really attached to the beagle, and there's a thing I heard like the streamer Sweet Anita say before, which is talking about getting a dog for, like, people are suggesting getting a dog for her protection, and she said that she doesn't see it moral to get an animal in order to have it put its life on the line, in that sense, between you and whatever might harm you. She says she feels that that's not a good reason to get a dog, and I'm inclined to agree. I'm not saying that big dogs should not defend their humans if the opportunity presents itself and has to present itself. But I think if you're getting a dog primarily to like sick them on bad people might not be the best thing. I get where she's coming from. I like Sweet Anita. She's very compassionate that way. Yeah, so I think a dog should be a companion. So we'll get a pick. I'm gonna pick the beagle and name him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves it. And you love him too. 1979. You talk on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots, that would be pretty good. One day, why rush? Maybe I should answer this like how I would answer. Do I want kids? I might want kids in the future. Can't hurt to think about it. That'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she is absolutely right. Moving things forward. Not sure how long that is between when they met and then. Oh. Okay. Okay. Notice board. Thoroughfare trail ahead. It's a map. Can I use the map? No. Don't forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn to live with bear country. Am I gonna have to fight bears in this game? Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry. I can't read that. Yeah. I guess. I'm guessing we'll have to go through this way, this path. Standard walking pace. There's no dash, and I don't think we should run anyway. It's taking the. That's what I mean about art style. Look at that immersive scenery. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. Oof. Oh, those are not, neither of them are good options. I feel like I feel like I'm a bit of a conflict averse person with people I really care about, but that's not the healthiest way to hold a relationship or conduct yourself. So yeah, I guess, but getting mad is not gonna end anywhere good. I think maybe like I might do a thing where I ignore it. We'll talk about this in the morning. Ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. This is the ups and downs of a relationship. Yeah, I guess it's not all hunky-dory at all. Like, it's not all a fairy tale. You know, there's some good and some bad. This is already, I think this is a prologue, and I'm already like really into this. Well, let's make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You fall like a Victoria's Secret model. I like the idea of like a grown man just like, you know, or however Victoria's Secret models pose. I do not watch that. Oh, I'm gonna frolic. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, no Borat, please. No Borat impressions. Please don't break the vibe of the whole thing by doing a Borat. Okay, let's just take a moment and walk and take in take in the absolute beauty of this whole thing. Look at that. Look at the rays of sun just like it's coming through between the branches and through the trees. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Can I? Let me just get. I want to get a nice. I want to screen that. Yep. Sometimes wonder if I'm still trying to decide if I'm like a hiking sort of person, because I like the outdoors, but I don't like to like live in it long term. Space bar to climb over obstructions. Okay, space. Hoop. Both my character and I hooped at the same time. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh, jeez. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck the dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Scare him away. Be his goddamn face. Let's scare him away. It's like the dog and Bucket and Julia are more important. Just scare him away and deal with it. Reach your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You managed to scare all three. He managed to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path on that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. How's Bucket? How's Bucket? 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to not take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Oh. Why don't I want it? I don't want to convince her to not take the job. It's gonna be good for her. I don't want to feel like I don't want to hold her back, and I don't want to feel I don't want her to feel like I'm holding her back. But commuting back and forth is gonna be a bit of it's gonna be a very big ask. It's gonna be a very big ask. It's gonna be like intense. We'll see if we can make something to work. I don't want her to give up the job if that's gonna be good for her. Let's commute. You ask if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you will move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important for her research. She didn't remember that she happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh. Is this a thing? This is pinging my professional radar. Because I do a lot of research in people with dementia. And... oh, is this young onset? No, I might... She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Something's up. Forgetting something like that. And the emotional outbursts, something's up. Mental health is crucial, it's important. Just talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julie might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is supposed to be a break from work. Oh no. YOD is oh, it's crazy. YOD is not something I wish on anyone. Like where am I looking? I have the book Still Alice here somewhere. But oh yeah. If I highly recommend this book, or at least watch the movie that Julianne Moore is in. It really gives you a good insight into what young onset dementia is like. But that's intense. But 41 though. 41 is really young for YOD. Like young onset dementia by definition is before 65. 41 is really young. The youngest I've ever encountered professionally is she was 48. And, yeah, 41 is And the thing about young onset dementia is that it's rapidly progressing. So in a matter of like 2 to 3 years, you can go from like your first symptom, like when your first symptom, anywhere from like 2 to 5 years, you can go from your first symptom to being like totally dependent and not being fully aware of your surroundings. And I've seen it progress. I've seen it happen to people. I've seen the kind of stress that it puts on a family where you've lost one breadwinner and then all suddenly you have a dependent and someone that has dementia but doesn't look like they should have it because they're still so young. So people don't tend to understand, you know. So yeah. Okay, let's keep it a secret for now. The only option, but yeah. Journal, pick up journal. I was gonna read that. Bucket is getting older. Julie comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Young onset dementia is something that people should know about in the workplace so there can be some accommodations made. But I get that it can be highly stigmatizing and it will pretty much prejudice you from advancing in any career, most careers, you know. Because people think you don't have your wits about you. And it's primarily just a memory issue. Most people with dementia can sort of like function normally with other types of faculties like language, like their critical thinking and that kind of stuff. But young onset dementia is a different barrel of fish. It's because it progresses so quickly, you can get to the advanced stages of dementia where your executive function, your critical thinking, your language skills start to go out the window really quickly. So it might be it might affect her work. I've encountered ethical dilemmas like this, not real ones, but hypothetical ones in med school interviews where they're like, if you have a colleague who you think is losing their mental faculties and making errors at work, do you report them? Do you call it in? You know, it's not easy. It's not an easy decision to make. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, a week later she goes back to uni. Yep. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. That's rough. Oh, that's rough. It's this is the part where these kinds of moments are very confronting to people you know, you can sort of uh, accommodate for certain parts, for certain aspects of dementia, and sort of live a normal life as much as you can. But there will come a point where you will notice that there are some things that you just can't do anymore that you used to be able to do, and that's very confronting. You know, whether it's like the first time you leave the stove on and leave the house, or when you lose your job, you know, the first time you forget something that you've never ever forgotten, first time you get lost, you know, those benchmarks. Dementia is sort of like a gradually or rapidly progressing, but just kind of like linearly progressing. It's not like a stepwise kind of thing. But how we perceive it is that if there's a stepwise, we kind of perceive it like in like milestones of like the first time you've noticed something that you can't do that you used to be able to do, and that's really confronting because it tells you that it smacks you in the face with the reality that you're not the kind of person you were anymore, and it's rough. Send home on permanent medical leave. Alright. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Yeah, you always get that thing of like depictions of dementia where people forget that their parents that have passed on and think like, oh, can't wait to see my dad again, because they lose their more recent memories, so the further like your memories kind of you lose your memories in the reverse chronological order. So the more the condition progresses, the more of your recent self you lose, and then you start to regress back to an earlier and earlier stage of yourself. So there's some people that with like moderate or severe stages of dementia who are like in their 70s and they think they're like 35, and their parents are still alive and they're waiting for like they kind of like they look at their son and think that that's their brother, you know, not knowing that not only is that not their brother but their son, but their brother had passed away many years ago. That kind of thing, you know. It's rough. I might need a drink. It's only Tuesday, but I didn't mean to drink. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. Australia to Colorado is a hell of a commute. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. That's the thing about dementia. It's like, as much as we don't want to admit it to our patients, it doesn't get better. You either hold the line, keep steady, or it just gets worse until we find a cure. It won't ever get better. (1988). That's when I was born. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Oh. Give me a sec. Be right back. Sorry about that, chat. Back. Just need a second to Okay, this is this thing about sending a loved one with dementia into a home with full-time care. That's a dilemma. That's always been a dilemma, especially for me, because I mean, not personally, but I've had to think about these kinds of things, and also how the people that I worked with back in Singapore, how they had to deal with these kinds of things. There's always a stigma in Asian societies where if you send your loved ones into a nursing home or an age facility, it's because you don't care enough to take care of them yourself, and you're just dumping them there, and it's and when you do that, you failed as a child. You failed your parent, and honestly, that's not the case. I really dislike that stigma, and I really wish it would go away, because no one wants to put. I don't think anyone wants to put their parent in a home willingly. Of course, there are some depictions. There are people out there who are just ungrateful, and they just like, whatever, just someone deal with it. I don't want to deal with it, you know. And like, they don't go through all their options and try to figure out how to work things out before resorting to a nursing home as a last resort. But honestly speaking, when it comes to things like advanced dementia, and also people who are a lot older, and they may have some levels of dementia or cognitive impairment, but they also have a lot of physical issues, like they can't walk very well, their toileting is not very good, their vision or their hearing is impaired, things that it doesn't mean that they have totally lost it. It's just they definitely would benefit more from having a environment that's not only about having that 24-hour care, like constant care, but also the facilities are set up so that people can be safer. There are handrails, there are easy to follow guides and signs, there are people to help. There are no like fall danger objects or things around, oops, let me just move that. I forget, I didn't realize that I was blocking the text. It's, what was I saying? Yeah, these facilities are very set up for people to get the care that they need, and we're not sending them there because we don't care about our loved ones. We just, in fact, like if you keep them at home, and you will either have to do the 24-hour care yourself, which means that it will affect your job and your ability to bring in money, which is not ideal if you have a dependent with a medically expensive condition like dementia and other comorbidities, especially if you don't have insurance, and also like that level of care that eats into your own personal life, because you have to take care of this person, take care of your spouse now, your dependent now. That really eats into you as a caregiver. You will there's some of my colleagues at my workplace and also other labs around the world, they deal with what's known as caregiver burden, the slow but inevitable buildup of feelings of stress, fatigue, anger, resentment, guilt that builds in the caregiver because of their new imposed role as the carer for someone. Like no one ever like sets out in their life saying that one day I wish to be the carer for my spouse, and no one has that goal. It's almost always a role that people have been relegated to, and they have no choice but to take up. So whenever you have to do that kind of caregiver role, especially if it's a very high intensive 24-hour caregiver role, you it eats into your life. You can't work properly, you can't see your friends, you can't do your hobbies, and especially people with dementia, they tend to have some like behavioral issues to the point that they're not always grateful to the help and the care that you give them. So either they don't acknowledge it, or maybe even worse, they have some behavioral difficulties, and then they act up, and then they lash out at you, and then you just reactively lash out at them because there's like a fuck you, well fuck you too, kind of thing. And then you start to realize that sometimes you have that epiphany of, yeah, you just acted out against your care, against your charge, your spouse with dementia. You start to get in your head that, oh no, I shouldn't have done that because they obviously don't know what they're doing. I should have known better. And so then you start to blame yourself, even though it's a very natural, visceral reaction to have that reaction, right? The reaction of like, hey, what about me? Like, what is it? Is it all just about you? What about me? What about my life? What about my concerns? It's natural to be stressed as a caregiver, but if that's not addressed, you hold that resentment towards your charge. You hold that resentment towards yourself because you have all these negative feelings about your charge, and then you feel like a dickbag because you feel that way. You think, oh, I'm a bad person, kind of thing. I once encountered by chance the blog of a carer of a patient at a clinic I used to work at, and when you normally saw them, they seem fine, they seem like stressed, but they're holding it in. But in this person's blog was the only place where he could express the innermost thought of how he felt, like what he just wished that sometimes he felt like he just like, I wish my mom would just die. If my mom stopped living, everything would be so much better. All the problems will go away. Everything should be at peace. I'll be at peace. I don't have to deal with any of this. She doesn't have to live her life in such distress. And then in that same thought, he expressed how he felt guilty about feeling that way. It was like, I'm such a horrible person because I I wish that on my mom. Like, what kind of a person am I, And that, like, and maybe that blog is an outlet for him, but if there is no other outlet for someone to hear his thoughts and validate or help him to rationalize his thoughts, then that kind of like resentment for his as a carer, that resentment for your charge and resentment towards yourself and your situation can just fester to such a toxic and uncontrollable extent that you just won't be able to provide any good care for anyone, for yourself and for your charge. So I really do hope that caregivers out there know that we recognize that they're doing their best, and hopefully they get the help and the support that they need. Yeah, sorry, I've been rambling about this, but yeah. My point being that even though my decision here would be to like consider moving here into a full-time facility, but I just hope that it doesn't, because I know that it doesn't reflect on me as a bad person or anything like that. It's just it is how it is. This might be the best thing for her care-wise. And it's not because we don't love Julia anymore. Is it we really could use the help. Let's move on. Okay, let's go. We're back here. So I'm beginning to notice that this is cutting back and forth between the prologue and this hike that we as the protagonists are actually taking alone. So, but he's wearing his ring. But the Julia isn't with us. So it is beautiful though. Look at that. I really want to go on a hike. I've decided I want to go on a hike. I really could use a hike. If any of my friends out there living in New South Wales who you want to go to the mountains or anything like that, if you got a weekend, let's do it. Trail. Ooh. Is that a moose? Elk? My family agrees with your decision. Find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then every other day. Okay, you see, family agrees with your decision. That's the best case scenario in these kinds of situations, because a lot of times these kinds of decisions will bring about conflict in amongst the appointed legally appointed caregivers. You know, I mean, there's a hierarchy. Like if you're a spouse, you get the primary caregiver role. After that, lacking which you have offspring, and then you have parents, then you have other relatives. But you know, as long as you're within like the first degree of separation in a family, everyone has that feeling of I'm equally like in charge of Julia's life compared to everyone else. Like, you're a husband, she came out of me. Who are you? You know, nothing. So a lot of times when it comes to big decisions around a patient, usually these decisions have to be made with the family around as well, as much as possible, so that everyone can be in the conference together with the clinical team to make the best decision for Julia, and also a decision that everyone can agree on. Because if decision is just going to cause conflict, then it's not going to be healthy for anyone. People are going to act behind other people's backs. They kind of like oh no, like this, like, you don't come with it, come with us, you know, kind of thing. And that's not healthy. So the fact that the family agrees with us in the decision is something I'm really grateful for. Yeah, because it would be so much worse if you were in constant conflict with your wife's parents on how to take care of her. And you see her every day and every other day, because that fatigue does set in. Going up and down to and from a nursing home to see someone is tiring, and you start to see them less because you start to feel like you need less visits to make sure that they're alright. Because, like, you know, you see them Monday, you see them Tuesday, and they're the same as they were on Monday. And you see them on Wednesday, and they're the same as they were on Tuesday and as they were on Monday. So why don't you see them Monday, Wednesday? And also, like, if you do it every day, if you go every day, it's just as well as you taking care of Julia yourself, because it's still absorbing so much in all of your life that you don't have space for yourself anymore, and that really adds to that resentment and that caregiver burden, which is even worse because you're not technically the primary caregiver. That's the nursing home's job. I mean, you're legally the appointee, but you're not the one involved in the actual physical ambulatory toileting, feeding care. So I can also see how if you start to go every other day, you might be perceived, or you might perceive it in yourself as not caring as much anymore, as loving her less. That's absolutely not the case. You know? Yeah. People do the best with what they have, and sometimes what they have is not very much. You go to the bar with your old friend, it's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me at a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. There you go. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. See, you get the feeling this is not saying that you've heard your friends' wives say this. Like, you get the feeling, you know, because this is another sign that there is some level of internal conflict and guilt in here, with putting Julia in the nursing home, coupled with that misconception in the public of how putting someone in a nursing home means you don't love them anymore, you know, and you don't even need to hear someone tell you that. You tell yourself that. It's that little thought in your head, just kind of like nagging at the back of your head. It just festers. It just keeps going like you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You know, it's. And if you don't voice these concerns, if you don't have somewhere to echo these concerns out, so that you know, so that someone can tell you that you are validated in feeling this way, and also that this is not a sign that you don't love Julia anymore. You need that. You need that echo, because a lot of times we have conflicting thoughts in our head that we know is not true. That doesn't erase the fact that there are still in your head sort of nagging, like a splinter in your mind kind of thing, and it really benefits you to get an external perspective, someone to tell you that it's that it doesn't make you a bad person, you know. If you don't have that, it just festers in your head. It gets louder and louder. It starts to drown out the other more rational thoughts in your head until it really starts to get at you. And so now we've come to the point that we're starting to project these negative connotations, building in our head. We're projecting it on our friends. We're not necessarily. It's not necessarily the case that our friends and our friends' wives think that this is a dickbag thing to do. We just think in our heads that it's a dickbag thing to do, and it's so strong that we're projecting it on them and say, "Oh, this must be what they think." They'll not be thinking about this. They don't understand what I'm going through. I can't hang out with them anymore. And then if you isolate yourself from yet another social network that you can use for your support, that just adds to that just adds to the sense of isolation and the lack of support that you have, and you feel more and more alone and less capable of handling yourself and handling the situation. But that's how it is. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. That's unfortunate, but yeah. 1989, Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. You visit her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Susan is nice. Sometimes, yeah, it's sometimes people don't want to see a therapist because they feel like their concerns are not valid or not warranting of actual professional help. Or it's something like, oh fine, I'll just push it down, I'll just figure it out myself, or I don't have time to see a therapist. I fucking used that excuse before. I'm actually telling myself, I've told myself like many times, like, yeah, when things die down, when I don't have that many papers to write, yeah, I'll go see someone and talk about stuff. But you know, it's an excuse. But this is something that's helpful, like given that you don't want to see a therapist, at least some way to get out your thoughts is better than just bottling them in. Because if you externalize your thoughts on paper, on screen, in words, you externalize them, and then that gives you an opportunity to come back and reappraise them from an external point of view, as opposed to like just dealing with it inside your head. So then it kind of gives you like another point to another way to like externalize your thoughts, so you can rationalize them from the outside in. Like the case of that caregiver and his blog. That's another way to just voice your thoughts out, so that you can sort of like see it in front of you, you know, so that you see it in front of you, so it's more organized and thought out what it's like written out in front of you, so that you can look at it and say like, oh, okay, that's right, or no, that doesn't make sense. That's illogical, you know. Yeah. Susan's looking out for us. That's good. Months go by, Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Oh. It's always sad when a family pet passes away, but the fact that you don't remember the dog it's just heartbreaking. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And sometimes seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think, summer is coming, you see an ad in the paper for a job. Yeah, it's that heartbreaking moment where your loved one with dementia forgets who you are. But it's not permanent, because sometimes there are those moments of clarity when that memory comes back, the connection clicks again, like, oh, I see you now, you know. But it's not easy. Okay, you see an ad in the paper for a job. Yeah. You take it. Is that the job we're on now? Oh, okay. So that was the prologue, and now we're in the story, taking his job as a Firewatch warden in a lookout tower. This is just the prologue, and it's so it's so emotionally wrung out. It's, oh my god, this is such a good story. Okay, we're gonna go up this lookout tower. I think this is our job right now. We're one of those like Firewatch wardens where you like sit up on a tower and look for like fire, like forest fires. Imagine just like standing up on this tower and just looking out into the vast openness, because you're high up above all the trees and everything, so you can just see for miles and miles, and like you like look up into the sky and you see nothing but hundreds and thousands of stars, because there's no artificial light in the area, so there's no light pollution, so you can see everything. This is the kind of thing that kind of makes you question all your little petty first world problems. Like I reckon that if I were to visit a place like this and just look at all this, I'll be looking at the vast wonders of nature and thinking to myself, what was I fussing about that time where I had to wash an extra shirt because I wore it for an extra 2 hours and didn't need it anymore? You know, all those petty things don't matter anymore when you look out into nature and see like life at its rawest form, at its most basic form. Yeah. Yep. I'm just gonna, you go in here. Yep. Turn on the power. That's the switch. Smack.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
What? Oh, radio.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hold left shift to activate radio. I'm gonna hold it. Scroll to select dialogue and left shift. Release left shift to
hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You gotta decide what's wrong with Delilah. Kill 3 ex-husbands, rebelling against mom. Nobody at home can stand you. Let's go with the
Okay.
wacky one.
You've killed 3 husbands. You're
Oh,
a
God,
black
sorry.
widow, and you're just out here until the heat dies down, and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Where's my radio?
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now
Really?
you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Oh, Delilah's gonna be an interesting person, I think.
Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
She can see me? What the fuck is she? That's creepy. Okay. Sorry, I guess I slept in.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep?
Ooh.
Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job.
Alright.
There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You
Osborne?
use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God,
What?
language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Which is west? Which way is west?
Are those fucking fireworks?
Wait. Which way is west? Christ.
I need you to
and use
confirm.
the
Do you
number.
see them?
Well, west. Oh, yeah, we are.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Oh, wait, you could zoom in on the compass. Okay. I'll just look at
Do
the
you think you
compass
can
at the
handle
corner.
that?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, okay, sure.
I'm sorry it's not in the job description.
Like, kick the shit out of them sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
That's secure.
Secure.
Shut up.
Okay. I'm gonna put my compass down for now. I'm gonna go out. I'll grab my backpack. So, okay, so we gotta go to the fireworks and also along the... Oh, that's cute. He held on to the top ledge thing as he went down to like so he didn't bump his head. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like that detail. All right, so we gotta go to the west. We gotta go west to find the people setting out the fireworks and tell them to like knock it off. What was that space thing? Space bar. Hop over. Oh, okay. Right. No, I don't want to do that. No, just stop. Go back. Yep. So tell them to knock off with the fireworks. On the way there, there should be a box with the rope in it that we'll need. Okay, enter read map. Zoom in. Right click zoom in. Two folks look out. That's... No, that's not west. That is west. I'm facing south. Oh wait. Yeah, that doesn't. I thought that was pointing where I was looking. It doesn't. Okay, so I'll just head west. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep heading. Find rope in NFS catch box 306. Is that where NFS catch box 306 is? That's 308, 307. Oh no, wait. Oh wait, yeah, I'm headed west. Yep. So along this path, if you can see that, I can't mouse up right now, but along this path, two folks look out, and then the flashing blip is me. I keep going on all that path, and I should eventually reach cache 306, and then I can get the rope from there. Okay, cool. Cool. I got it. I got this. We got this, chat. We got this. We got this. Okay. We are on a mission. We are going on an adventure. We are making use of ourselves. We are doing things. We are living life for ourselves, and we are not feeling bad about leaving Julia behind because she is. Where am I? Oh, I gotta lower map first. Hop. We're not leaving Julia behind. We're getting out there to do stuff for ourselves so that we can be better people. We can be a better person for Julia once we find ourselves. That's the goal. That's the dream. That's the objective. Is that the way? I'm supposed to be like banking left. Is that it? Yep, that should be 306. Yep, that's 306. I see the thing. Put away my map. I'm gonna call in the supply cache.
I found the supply box.
Great.
Oh, I can have more dialogue. Okay, sure.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
I don't need the code again. I know the code is 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Map, copy info. Oh, sweet. You can update our map with more. Ooh, okay. We sketched. Okay, so I guess these boxes, these caches, they have map info that allows us to update our current map, and we can like sketch out like routes and stuff. Probably find stuff. Note. Cue to read note. Right. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking in the park. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back, Dave. Okay. Drop. Oh no, take. Oh, keep. Hold E. Yep. Tab to review kept notes. Okay, cool. We can take out none of that. Okay, I want the old rope. Found the rope.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
I'm gonna take the rope. Deal with whoever sounds fine. Okay. Oh, I want the granola bar. Examine. Fine, cherry and almond. Cherry. Oh fuck, I hate cherry. But you know, eat. Do I want to eat this? What happens if I eat it? Is that supposed to be health? You want the pine cone? I want the pine cone. There's a forest outside, Ross. Examine. Nope, that's yeah, whatever. Drop. I don't need this. I'll close the cat. I'll close this and then bring it up. Now, okay, where the fuck are these fireworks? I don't see them anymore. I'll just keep heading in like a general westward direction until I find it. Or shouldn't I be able to hear something? Ooh, there we are. I heard that. That sounded like coming from my left. Ooh, okay. I hear that way. The good thing I got headphones in, I can like, oh, the toggle jogging. Oh, I can jog now. Oh, okay. So it's not like a hold shift thing. Okay. Every time I stop, I have to stop. I'll continue walking, and then I gotta press R to jog again. I can pretty much hear the fireworks right now, so I'm just gonna like echolocate my way towards them. Smoke. Can I? I can't go up there. Okay, I gotta go around this. Rope hook. Oh, okay, I touched rope the hook now. Shale
this
slide.
shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Shitty boss get me killed. Okay, I'm going to
What about shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
That's actually English for not in my job description. How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
Oh, he really renamed the shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill. Oh, that's funny. Okay, attach the rope to hook. Click. Space bar to repel. Okay, and I'm backing down slowly. Did it just get dark? Oh, fuck! Ooh. Oh, ouch. Report. Okay, I'm gonna press shift to.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my shitty boss almost got me killed.
First, your boss is a delight. Secondly, Jesus. What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Easy for her to say. I like her. I like Delilah. She's like snappy, like witty and snazzy and stuff. Snarky. That's the word. I was like looking for like synonyms to that. What the fuck am I? Shitty boss gonna get me killed hill. Yep. Oh, Jonesy Lake. I think they did say something about Jonesy Lake being the place, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna continue. Where's the path? Am I on the path? I'm just gonna. Okay. I don't hear the. I don't hear the fireworks anymore. So I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm just gonna run it. Map. Oh, I'm way off. I gotta put down my map so I can run. That's annoying. There's the path. Alright. Campfire.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire too.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out.
I gotta put this out. There's gonna be a fire hazard. Get out! Get the fuck out!
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
I can pretty much call it anything that I see in the environment, man. I kind of want to do that. I want to see what she says. I like Delilah. She's pretty.
They left
snarky.
half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish.
Inspect. Irish whiskey, yeah? That's good shit. Single malt. Distilled. Save for later. Hey, that's how it is. Oh, what the fuck? Inconsiderate pricks.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
I would like to retract my statement about knuckle sandwiches. Feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna like clean this up. These motherfuckers have no respect for nature. Just littering all their shit all over the place. What do we know? Fireworks. I'll call it in.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Ugh. Well, confiscate them.
Mine. Gimme. Alright. Now, where's this, this way? Yeah, let's go find them fuckers. Motherfuckers and their... Ooh. Let me see.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Oh, it must be like fucking teenagers. Oh, no. Not that I wanted to keep it, but the game is not letting you keep it. So, okay, yeah.
There are, panties?
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
Okay, I hear music, so I'm just gonna follow the music. It's a girls' party. Okay.
There's, ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know.
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
Jeez, are we really gonna find naked ladies at the end of this?
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Oh fuck. What do I do now?
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes spying on us? Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years. He's probably still a virgin.
Oh fuck you.
You guys think it's alright to just stare at girls?
Hey, I'm just doing my job, bitches. Okay, fuck. I'm gonna like.
Hey, put that down.
Yeah, I'm taking this.
Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. This guy's creepy, Chelsea. You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea? It's my boombox. Can we go? Let's just swim to the other side of the lake or something.
I'm gonna drop.
Totally. You're gross. You're just some sad man out in the woods.
I'm gonna drop your boombox in the water. Bitch.
Hey, that go okay?
It's done.
Well, that's ominous.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Okay, ungrateful bitches. Okay, now I gotta go back. Where the hell is the thing?
Well, this lake does seem like a good spot to swim, even if the last people to do so were assholes.
Yeah, right now, though, it's all snowmelt, so you'll freeze your balls off. But as hot as it's been, maybe that's a fair trade.
Starting to feel like it.
Okay, so, okay, I'm guessing when the icon on the right appears, I can use it to call it in or something and just talk.
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption or...
Consumption? Not if they're not 19th century chimney sweeps, no.
You know, whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch, Giardia maybe, but probably not this time of year.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, I would like to see them like get sick and die. No, that was. I keep pressing shift because I want to run. So like. Ugh. Yep, I'm not gonna bother with that. Gonna run back. That's out. Nothing's here. What? Oh, okay. I didn't notice that.
So they just left their stuff down here, but it would be a bad idea for me to toss it all in the lake, right?
Yes, I don't think that'd be wise. If you could refrain from criminal destruction of personal property while on this job, that'd be great, okay?
Oh shit.
Whoops.
I was destroying their boombox. Oh, I'm not good at this job. Oh, fucking more beer cans.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musquat Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
This guy sort of sounds like Patrick Warburton a bit. I can't believe I'm doing this for them. They should have the responsibility to do this themselves. But at least I'm clearing it up. Shout out to r/dtrashed. Oh. Don't get away from me. Okay, yep, so that's it. Do we get a reward or achievement or anything for picking up all those cans? No? Okay. Wait, how many cans do we pick up? It was like 6 here and like 5 there, 11 and half a bottle of whiskey. Between two girls? What the fuck? They drink better than me. They drink more than me. That's...
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
Yeah. It's nice.
Hey, I'm back near that big rock outcropping, but not sure how to get back.
I'd head west, back towards the lake, and then turn north towards the canyon.
West towards the lake and north towards the canyon. I gotta go back. We can see the map. West towards the lake, north towards the canyon. Is that what she said?
Okay, so from these rocks, where do I go again?
Go back towards the lake, turn north, and east through the canyon. There should be a trail at the far east side of it.
Right, okay. North, and then a trail on the east side. Yeah, well, oh wait, Thunder Canyon. Okay. So, okay, so it just might follow this like stream up. And then, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna go back that way, put away the map, go back this way, wait through the panties again, and then, yep. Why am I so deprived? All I'm thinking about is those panties. This is gross. Nope, not looking at you, not looking at you, not looking, blah 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 blah. Okay, back at the lake, I am gonna go up to, where the fuck is, no, wait through the lake? Oh no, I'm at the thing, okay, yeah, so, aha, I think this is it. Yes, this is it. Okay. Go the map. I'm gonna huff it. And then I'm guessing I am gonna follow this stream. This little like creek. Yeah. Hey, I am Morgulon. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Yeah, it's going great. This is my sort of first time playing this. I did play like a bit of it like a couple of years ago, so but I'm just playing it again. So I kind of forgotten how the first part of it went, so I'm just pretty much playing from scratch. But yeah, glad to see you in chat. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I'm gonna climb. Yep. That was kind of fun. Enjoyed the story. Yeah, I'm loving the story right now. I'm like, even the prologue. I'm not sure if you're here for the prologue. You might be able to catch the VOD later on, but I was going through the prologue, and that in itself is like, it's like Up. It's like the first 4 minutes of Up. If you ever seen that movie, I'm pretty sure you have. If you haven't, where have you been? Yeah, it's like that. The first four, the prologue and the first four movie.
So I have a bit of a confession to make.
Like, yeah, I'm already loving the story as it is.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, reply. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Let's give her a pass for that one.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Thanks. Forgot about the game. Just found it again during a search this morning. Oh, I'm glad you found it. Yeah. Yeah. So far, like, just to catch you up, we are playing as a man named Henry who has gotten a new job as a Firewatch warden in the woods. The first day on the job. His backstory is that he was married to a professor in Colorado. They're madly in love. They had a dog, and the wife had developed young onset dementia. Is now in a home. It's a whole emotional turmoil thing. I'm not doing it justice by giving it this like quick spiel, but yeah, they're in a home. Our wife Julia is in a home. She's being taken care of by her sister, and we've picked up an ad for a job as a Firewatch warden, just to kind of get away from things and heal, because shit's rough. Yep. So our first task of the day was we just gotten to the Firewatch place, and we just hiked up there, and then slept for 16 hours, and then woken up. The first thing on the agenda was that we saw a couple of kids. I say kids, like teenage girls or something, lighting off fireworks at the lake, which is like a huge fire hazard. So we went out there and stopped them. Yep, and now we're gonna find our way back to the lookout. Yep. Yeah. The VOD for this should be up, so I'm it's probably a good place to catch up with the story. And just as a heads up, I ramble a lot in the prologue because it's just emotional. I'm just feeling all sorts of emotions, like personal stuff as well. But yeah, but yeah, the story. I'm loving the story as it is. It's such good writing, and what? Ooh, oh no, it's gonna rain. Oh, we gotta huff it. We gotta move.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Christ.
That's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Oh, I'll be sarcastic.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't
Jeez.
like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Oof. It's after getting hit by lightning 7 times, that's enough of a message from God that He wants you to die. So yeah, just fucking do it. Sorry, that was horrible. I'm sorry. Cool. I thought about being a park ranger a long time ago. Oh, that's cool. Where you from? Are you from a region that has park rangers? That would be cool. I'm pretty sure that I'm trying to ask what made you want to be a park ranger, and are you still on that path? Yeah. I think a park ranger would be cool. You know, if you especially if you're the kind of person that really loves nature, you just want to immerse yourself in it, and you know, yeah, just living in nature, being close to it and taking care of it, learning a lot from it, and then getting paid to do all that. It's just like a side, like an extra bonus, I guess. We're gonna open this. I'm in Florida. I've always wanted to relocate to a place with mountains. Oh, Florida, nice. Hope things are going well for you guys over in Florida. I hear it's a bit of a, you guys are having a bit of a rough time right now. I mean, in general, but yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Florida's pretty tropical, yeah. And like the mountain areas in the States. This is based in, I think we're in Colorado. I know we started off the story in Colorado. I'm not sure where this like story is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like if you move to the mountains, it's going to be a lot of a different climate and very more like drier and yeah. It's all good where I am. Oh, good to hear that. Yeah, good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, you can never tell these days when if things are going well or not for people. So it's always good to check in, whoever you are, wherever you are, and see how we're going in these times. Yeah. So I'm glad things are going well with you. I'm glad to have you here. Okay. Copy info. I think this should update us with the path back to the yeah, there we are. Okay, yep, so we have a path right now that we can follow back to the lookout. Yep. Yeah, it's just tired of the hurricanes. Oh yeah, you guys got hurricanes as well. You guys got like 101 different natural things to deal with in Florida, yeah. That's rough, man. That's rough. What am I? Horn. Flashlight, that might be useful. Or not. Ooh. Oh yes. I have to toggle flash. Ooh, yes. That would be good. That's good. Good. Hope the last hurricane didn't like do too much damage to your property and stuff.
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
No, I want to drop it in the box. Can I drop it in the box? I can't drop it in the box. Come on. Chuck. Oh, no. Okay, I can chuck it. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yes! Score! Boom! Wait. Let me see if I can do it. Kobe! Yes! House is okay. Had to rebuild my fence and car park. Oof! That's rough. Yeah, that's rough. Oh. Hope your car didn't get too like dinged up as well. But at least your house is okay, so that's good. I imagine like having to rebuild everything is gonna be horrible. I'm not saying that I'm not saying like, oh, it's just your fence, it's fine. You know, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a bitch and a half to have to deal with. But in the end, I'm glad you're right. I'm glad you're all good. Cave. Wait, we go through the cave. That's southeast. Zoom. Southeast. Oh, we are going to the cave. Yeah. I'm gonna call it in.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks. NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
I wonder if the person he's referring to is our wife, Julia.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Oh god, I love their dynamic. It's like, it's so interesting that because they pretty much just met through the radio. Like Henry had gotten to the lookout and then like gotten radios from this lady. Her name is Delilah. And they started to like talk about work and correspond and stuff like that. And it's very interesting to see how they develop this kind of like a teasy, fun friendship dynamic, albeit because I'm choosing those options. But they've already built such a rapport. I'm loving this game and its story already because the writing is so good. Yep. I love the dynamic between these two, especially when you consider the fact that they haven't even met each other in real life. We don't even know what they look like, but they already have this connection. That's so cool. Yeah, the dialogue is great. Yeah, totally, absolutely right, man. Dialogue is awesome. That's why I like these kinds of like adventure story games. It's like, it's a good story just sucks you in and becomes more than just a game. It's more of an experience actually. Play with the caves, echo. Is it right to hike through? Yeah, I'm gonna echo.
Hello?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, it's good. It's totally what I do. And then like if I hear anything in response, I'll freak the fuck out and run. I can't do anything else. Okay. Yep. That was a quick save. That was a quick save. I think my picture's blocking it, but that was just a quick save. So,
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
yep, not going through there. Yeah. Oh well. Climb up. See, you saw that he's still wearing his ring. That's that adds another element to. I mean, Julia's not dead, I don't think, but that just adds another level of like depth and story building towards it. So I love games with good stories and good dialogue. It's more like, it's almost like an interactive novel in that sense, where, you know, it's more about the. Ooh, what's going on?
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
What the fuck was that?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Jesus Christ. Is that supposed to be fun? Like I bump into enough crazy as it is over here. I'm in Sydney right now. I'm living near King's Cross, which is like the weird red light district place thingy in Sydney, and like I find it like weird running into strangers and randos as it is in public. I'm not sure where I'm going. Like in public, where people can see me. What about running into like strange people out in the wilderness, where if they shanked you, no one will find your body for at least a week? That doesn't seem. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of an urban kind of person, but that seems a bit creepy. That seems a bit unnerving to me. Yeah. Do I have to jump? Jump! Hup. Oh, okay. We can drop. Wait, what was the? There we are. Oh, good. Land with your knees bent. No superhero landing. Don't do a superhero landing. It's bad for your knees. Jump. So am I gonna have to wait? Did I? This is not the way I came, is it? No, I can't have been. So I'm gonna have to wait. Is this the way I came? No, it's not. I don't. Is it? It kind of looks like it is. Sydney, Australia. Cool. Got some cousins that live somewhere in the country. We are not close though. Yeah. The country is pretty. Yeah. I reckon that means like we're like an hour or two away from Sydney Central, which is where I am. Yeah, it's a pretty different world out there. A lot of people when they talk about New South Wales, they think about Sydney. They don't really think about the outside regions, which is not fair because some of those regions are pretty nice, pretty cool. Well, it's cool that you have family all the way in Australia. You know, it's. Oh wait, it is where I came from. Oh fuck me. Wait. Yeah, I did come. How did I do that? Oh god, I've been so. This is embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna huff it back and. Wait. I thought this place looked familiar. I just backtracked. And. Ugh. Jeez. Yeah, like I was saying, it's pretty cool that you have. Oh, okay, I see what happened. I dropped down and then it just goes back. Yeah. Okay. I got it. I gotta come back up here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're on track, chat. We're on track. Yeah. Anyway, as like I was saying, it's pretty cool that you have family all the way here in such a different part of the world. Yeah. It's awesome. Oh, but hopefully when all this craziness is over, you get a chance to visit Australia and maybe Sydney, see your family, or even like just see the country, see the place as it is. Sydney's got some pretty nice spots, and the rest of Australia as well. You know, pretty good place to get out there. And Sydney's a nice mix of like the country and the city are not too far off, so you can have a bit of both if you're into that sort of stuff. Like I'm a very city person, but I like a bit of the wilderness every once in a while, so that's just perfect for me. Like every once in a while you go on a hike and the rest of it just spend it in the city. I love to visit beautiful country. I want to see the Pink Lake. Oh yeah, I heard about the Pink Lake. I haven't been, but yeah, I've seen pictures. It looks amazing. What? Ooh.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
I can't pick it up, can I? No. Okay. Yeah. There, you should totally see the Pink Lake, by the way. It looks amazing in pictures as it is, and with these kinds of places, the pictures almost never do it justice. It's almost even better. It's almost always even better in person. Yeah. So definitely, these are the kinds of places where if we have the opportunity, we should go. You should go. Do I need to use the?
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well,
oh, we're back. We're back at the.
Least. And full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
You just pick up random basketballs, random baseballs in the in our house. Wait, let's see if I can. Kobe. Oh, that was weak. Kobe. Oh fuck me. Kobe. There we go. I'm pretty sure that was gonna give me an achievement. R.I.P. Kobe, by the way. Yeah, I was gonna.
I feel like I'm gonna be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, we're gonna radio her on the can. That's not inappropriate at all.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
Okay. Wait, is it just this outhouse here? Wait, there's a sign here. Did I call the sign in? Or is there anything to call in for the sign? Welfare, fire lookout. Where's the point? Okay. Where's it on the map? Thoroughfare. Beartooth Point is there. Thoroughfare, fire lookout is, I guess, this one. I know. Oh, Thoroughfare lookout is like in a different region. Oh, Thoroughfare is a different region from Two Forks, which is where we are right now. Okay, that I'm guessing that's what it is, and that makes it. Ooh, what's this?
Ah. I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of name is Forrest Burns?
I was just
anyway?
thinking that.
Well, that would be a pun, Hank. A glorious
Yeah,
pun.
it's a pun in the wrong
Went to
direction.
junior high with a guy named Royal Butts.
Royal?
Butts.
I didn't think anyone had been named Royal since the 1850s.
Well, Royal's mom, Flo, was a bit of a trendsetter.
Flow butts?
Oh, butts? Oh, man, that's even worse.
Yeah, well, it's still better than Forrest Burns.
Yeah, I get that Forrest Burns is a I just fucking chopped him. I get that Forrest Burns is a pun. It's a good pun, but it's punning a phrase that's not like the most appropriate thing, given that he's like a forest marshal, a fire safety forest marshal, and we're punning about how like his name is like literally like the thing we wanna avoid, like a forest burning. Okay, what happens if I chuck this? Nothing. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna. Oh, what the fuck? That's all.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
I'm starting to get a feeling that someone's in our tower. Oh god. We don't have any weapons. What the fuck? How are we supposed to deal with an intruder? I feel like this is like the first mission of Dead Space where you have no weapons. You just want to have to run from. What the fuck happened here?
Someone broke in.
They what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
I'm gonna have to fix the window.
Tomorrow, Henry, you won't be cold.
I'll put the typewriter back. Just checked it. Okay, light still works. Oh Jesus Christ.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
I don't think the girls in Lake are spawning out the tracers back here, but maybe the guy in the
Maybe that
canyon.
guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
That's a bit extreme. No.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself,
Let's
huh?
get out.
I
Head
just
out
don't
of the
worry about
God
it.
mindset.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's day one. We can deal with this. We don't need a gun. We can deal with shit. Yeah, we don't want Delilah to panic anyways. I thought the story was excellent. Loved the back and forth
Wake
between
up.
Henry and Delilah. Yeah, I love it. I love their dialogue. I love the dynamic between the two of them. Yep,
Hey,
totally
wake
agree.
up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm right. I'm up.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry,
Yeah.
our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
Oh jeez, what the hell?
I don't really know why that would be the case.
Yeah.
I mean,
That is-
we've had issues with the radios going out in this area before.
That seems like a
Should I
concern.
be worried?
About what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like the guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
What I need you to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay,
Right.
I can do that. Where is it?
So if we can
Remember
make
that
this
cave you
available
hiked
to
through
Kenny.
yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
Go through the
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right.
yeah, let's just put it back. I'm not gonna like bring that with me on the job. Log. What service? Global agriculture. Yeah. Wait, there's a notebook here. Oh, that wasn't a thing. There's a bundle of fireworks. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that. Pine cone. Wait, these are stuff that I took before. Okay. I'm gonna put it back. Yeah, I should stop dicking around. Is there any way to like, for me to neaten up the apartment? I mean, the lookout anyway. I'm gonna pick up the. Can I put it back? Ah, I can put the books back. Wait, Singular Mind, Glory. What kind of books are these? Birds of Wyoming. Are we in Wyoming? Death strikes at 2. Oh, something. Oh, look at this detail. Oh, in terms of diverse boys. Patriots. I can pick it up again and look at it again and put it down again. Pick up the thermos. Scotch oil soap. What else? Do I have any other books lying around? Can't fix the window, can I? Nope. That's fine. Yeah, let's stop dicking around. Let's go. We got a job to do today. Save power. Okay, so day 2. What we need to do today is go back to the canyon, go through the canyon again. Come out of it, go north and find the power line or the comms line that I report if it's severed. I think that's it. I think that's what we'll have to do today. Wait, no, that's we gotta go back the way we came. Map open. Yeah, that way. Head northeast. Yeah, northeast. Go back up the cave, and then north. Survey communication lies north of the canyon. Yeah. Okay. So northeast. Northeast. Oh, wait. Oh, we gotta go around this. Okay, cool. Cool. We're not. Okay. Let me put this away so I can huff it. Oh, yeah, that's the outhouse, so it should be this way. I gotta go back. Ooh, let me see. Is this the... Yeah. Oof. Drop down again. Okay. Just I'm kind of blind following the trail. If we go either way, it'll just lead us to the same place anyway, so that should be good. I think we came from there before, so we're gonna go this way and see if there's anything new to discover. Oh well. Oh, these drops don't look safe at all. The hell of a drop. That must take a lot out of your knees after a while. Where we headed? Are we dropping again? Let's drop again. I'm guessing if we're going back then dropping should be the right way. Right, I think this is where we dropped before, and then we were circling back, and we found ourselves back the way we came, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. We are going back the way we came, but this time we meant to do it. So yeah, we are heading in the right direction. All is good. Let's see, this game is also showing me how long it's been, how many years it's been since I've actually used the map, right?
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Julie.
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Let's listen. She's
I'm
talking about
absolutely
something.
sure. Would you?
What's going on?
All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
Who was that?
Who is who?
I don't think he has any idea. What was that? Were you talking about me?
What?
You left your button pressed or something.
Henry, that call was work. I was just talking to... Actually, it's not really your business. Why are you freaking out?
I'm not freaking out.
Good. I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit. Call me if it's important.
Ooh, that was not a good decision. Oh no. Oops. I feel bad. I'm pissed her off. I hope we get a chance to reply, reconcile later. I don't wanna. It's locked. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, this game is making me realize how long it's been since I actually used the map, like as a map is, you know, as opposed to like rely on Google, like just like having Google just take me place to place, you know. Giving me directions is what I meant to say. Yep. Now I'm actually having to like look at a map and like, okay, we are here. If we face here, I will walk this way. That will bring us there. You know, and I think close, jog. Hup, 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 hup. Open bush, clear gap in bush. I like the options when talking. I think there are 2 different endings depending on your choices. Oh, multiple endings. Ooh. Ah, okay. I like games like that. You get to choose your ending. Although sometimes I do get the whole thing of like, I want the best ending. I'm gonna look it up. But no, I'm not gonna look this one up. I'm gonna play it as true to my decisions as I can. Yep. So yep. We'll see what ending we get based on like the decisions I make and stuff. Because I like multiple endings, but I'm guessing this is like a 2 alternate endings which are equally on par with each other, as opposed to like a good ending and not so good ending and a bad ending. Like for example in Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3, where if you make the wrong decisions, you kind of butcher everything. Everyone in your team dies. I'm guessing this is not like that. I'm guessing they're like A or B, like parallel options. So, yeah. Oh, this is. Oh, thanks for letting me know, Mogalon. This is really getting me even more interested in the game right now, knowing that you know, every experience could be unique. We could get like different endings and stuff. This is turning out to be good. Okay, run. Is that the line? That looks like the. I'm gonna call that in.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
She sounded a bit curt. Did she sound a bit curt to you guys?
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
I'm not sure if it's me, but she does seem a bit curt, given that we have that bit of the awkward encounter just now. I'm so invested in this like story right now, and our relationship with Delilah. I'm really hoping that we kind of fix that little whatchamacallit, a little bump in the conversation later.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Okay, that's where we should be going. All right. I like how they blended the serious with the humor. Yeah, and that's realistic, right? That's how life is. You know, there's some like there's time to be serious, and then there's like little moments of brevity here and there, especially when you're dealing with people that have a lighthearted, even snarky, sarcastic sense of humor, like Delilah does, and Henry, like our character, does, given the right options. So yeah, I kind of like to live my life that way as well. Like, I mean, things are serious, but you kind of throw in a few jokes here and there. Like what's that Van Wilder saying? Don't take life too seriously. You'll never make it out alive. Yeah, I like to live by that one. Write that down.
This outhouse is in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I hate to tell you, but everything out here is in the middle of nowhere.
You know what I mean. Am I on the right track?
Just keep following the wire to the top of the ridge, and then you can head back.
All right, cool. So, yep, I'm exploring for completion's sake. to make sure that I'm not missing anything, but I'm guessing from this that there's nothing too much to do with this outhouse. So we're just gonna go back to. Oh yeah, wait. There's just that. We're just gonna go back to following the utility line up. This is where we came from. Headed south. Oh no no no. That's no. That's south. So that's the way we came. We don't want that. This way, yeah. Okay, cool, cool. See, okay, I'm getting better at this and getting better at my orientation. We're having a wit about our. No, go away, Google. I don't need you right now.
Sorry, I don't understand.
No, shh. Fuck off. Uh-huh. Line. God, gosh, how long is this? How far does this line go? Okay, we're gonna like warp speed. Hup, 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 hup. Get some cardio in. I think there's something liberating about walking and being able to walk or having to resort to walking. Be focused. Yeah, sure. Go. You do you, man. Yep. We'll be right here when you're back. Wait, this is not that's not it. No. I was like, there's something. I think there's something liberating about having to walk everywhere you go, or being able to walk everywhere you go. Everywhere you have to go, because you don't have to, like, sometimes you're waiting for public transport and then you it's a drag and you gotta wait and you gotta like get in line with people and stuff like that. But when you're walking, even though walking sometimes is like better, I mean walking is slower than public transport. Sometimes it's just like, because you're making steps and you're taking agency and you're moving, you're actually doing stuff instead of waiting around. Yeah, I think it's a lot more liberating, I think. Let me just pull it down. I'm just gonna pull that down. Oops. Zoom. Okay, you can still see the compass. Okay, that's good. Of course.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Then we can.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
Oh, you telling me that they're the ones that fucked up with the lines? Oh, come on. They better not. No, they wouldn't be that malicious. They're just like harmless kids. I mean, they can cause harm by causing like forest fires and shit. But they don't mean to sabotage stuff, right? They're not gonna like dick around with a telephone pole just for the shits and giggles. Hope not. You know? But picking up after them, like, oh god, what are they like leaving, like you got a trail of beer cans to find their way back, like fucking alcoholic Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around.
So the line has been cut. Oh, are you fucking serious? They really like. And there's a note that says "Go to hell." Like, are they really that fucking spiteful?
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
Jesus.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But
That's,
I'm gonna need a raise.
Yeah.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Oh, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
I'm gonna guess that they went this way given the can is here. I'm gonna leave this here because I just spotted a cache downhill where we were in a clearing. I think we might have missed that. We might have looked over it. Wait. Yeah. Okay, it was in this. It was up there. Wait. Can we? How do we get there? Wait, we never. Oh, okay, we'll go a bit more.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I mean, I can just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen before you find these assholes. I was thinking you should probably head back to where you saw them last.
Lake. Wait, let me see if I can. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm off the beaten track. Wait, we're only going uphill from here. That's north. So it goes south, go that way. Oh, we can't go back because of the drop. Fuck. Okay, screw it. We will. Oh, can. Where is it? Why is it not? Can. Why is it not picking up? Why is it not? Oh. Well. That might be a glitch, but yeah. Okay, we're just gonna go back where we came from, and then yeah, do the plan that we had before. We'll figure out that cache later on, like in another run through, we can get back there. So we will go this way. I have a good feeling that the teens are went this way. It's pretty much the only way we can go now that we can't go back up that long drop again. So we're just gonna have to go back this way and see where it takes us. These fucking cans. Drop. I don't have to drop. Oh, I guess there are spots where you can drop or take the long way around. The long way around is better on your knees, and you can pick up cans. I wonder if there's an achievement for all these this can picking. Valley clearing. Wait. That means that there's nothing here. Oh, this is just another clearing. Drop down. I think that little pathway will bring us back around this way anyway, so we're just gonna explore. Just be sure that nothing here to pick up. Yep. Go through this way. Okay. Ooh.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
So, I'm guessing this is that's a way of. I'm guessing it's one of those things where the area is locked until like you progress further, and we progress further by finding some tools like a machete or something that helps us to clear the overgrowth. Yep. So that's for later. For now, we should go this way, and drop down here. I think that's the only way we can go. So this long drop means that we can't go back up again.
I gotta tell you, all this climbing and jumping, it's pretty invigorating.
Just wait for the rest of the summer when you'll be sitting on your fat ass 14 hours a day.
Let me see what he's done. Yep. So I'm just tooling around with the interface. Where's Firewatch? Yeah, resume. What are the, okay, yeah. I'm guessing that this. What if? Oh, there's a. It looks like if we continue this way, there's another cache down the. Whoa! Back. Hey, welcome back, man. Just to catch you up, we are. I'm not. Can't remember where you dropped off, but we found the comm wire got cut, and there's evidence that those girls did it. So we're gonna go find them. Wait, do I not have the rope? Oh, I don't have the rope. Christ. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna have to go the other way. Wait. Oh, so it's not like one rope that you reuse all the time. You need more ropes, and then okay, that makes sense. So we're gonna go back. That was back to Two Forks, Jonesy Lake. Yep, let's go up this way and find the supply drop. Apparently the sign says supply drop. We might be able to find something that lets us go down, like a rope or a machete or something to help us clear the undergrowth in that one section. Oh wait, hey, get off. Okay. Thoroughfare. Supply drop. Yeah, just grab everything I've used from the supply chest. Yep, yeah, oh, there we are. Speaking of which, yep, just gonna pretty much, yeah, like you say, grab everything. Everything they'll let me grab. I'm beginning to think I shouldn't underestimate the things in these things, because you randomly find stuff like pine cones and whatnot, and if he's gonna just let me grab it, I'll just grab it. But there's fuck all in here. Yeah. What did it say? Last Peak, Two Forks, Spruce. Yeah, nothing here. Wait, did we come all this way just to... Oh, Christ. Where are we going now? Supply drop. Thoroughfare. So there's nothing in there. We are gonna go back. The green boxes were for food drops. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's relevant later on because right now there is no food. Thoroughfare. There we are. This seems to be the only place that we can go right now, so hopefully this...
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually
Oh.
used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man,
I don't want to say too much to spoil anything for you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I like the sensation of like going through all this like blind and trying to figure my way around and enjoying the story while I'm at it. So thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I'm guessing that you have some familiarity with the story and you feel that it's good as well, to the point that this is something that someone should experience for themselves and not like be hinted their way through, I suppose. Okay, so surely they would have let us go on a long drop and locked us back from like backtracking without grabbing things that would have like aided us in this sector. Like, for example, apparently we need a rope up. Oh, I didn't see that.
there's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Okay, so maybe this is the thing that we need, Brian Goodwin. Maybe this is the thing we need, like there's stuff in here that we could use, like a rope or camera. Okay, and rope.
Well, I
Yeah,
am
what?
flush with ropes now.
Sweet.
That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
With someone?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
That's
What, was
tease.
he a fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes.
That's
Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
oh, thank you. Oh, I guess things aren't so bad between us now. So that's kind of sus that Brian Goodwin and his dad Ned Goodwin just suddenly up and left the couple like in the middle of summer, to the point that Delilah it doesn't even know what's going on. That's weird. That seems to be a bit of a backstory that leads to something. I didn't expect too much from the game. I didn't expect much from the game, but I was pleasantly surprised by it. Wish I could find more games like it. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of any more games that are very like story driven. Yeah. Let me think about it. I'm not sure if you played the Stanley Parable. There's not a lot of story in it, but it's like a 1,000,001 endings. It's so meta. It's funny as hell. I love it. What else is attached rope to hook? Ooh, cash. Okay, here we go. I hear a lot of indie games. I think when it comes to stories, indie games are a pretty good way to go because, you know, indie games, they don't have like the good. I don't have like the benefit of. Come on, hey. Indie games don't have the benefit of like overwhelming graphics and all that kind of stuff to wow people. So they really depend on having a good experience. A lot of that is in writing and. Something's up. Can we not go down here? Heard of it, never played it, we'll check it out. Yeah, sure, go ahead. It's pretty cheap on Steam as well. How the fuck do we get up? Oh, okay. Do we... Okay. Cash. Give me some goodies. Seems a lot of the better games these days are being put up by indies. The AAAs are dropping the ball. Seems all graphics focused and lacking gameplay. Exactly. This is like the whole thing with, like, for example, EA is the biggest culprit for this because they're all about monetization and stuff, all about loot boxes and like card packs and FIFA Ultimate and stuff like that. The games are pretty much like a cash cow right now. Whatever earns them money. To the point that right now, like, what's the biggest thing right now? Was it Madden or NBA? Was it NBA? 2K12. Okay, I know UFC. The new UFC games have like unskippable ads in them, even though you pay like full price for like a AAA game. I think it was NBA 2K21 that on Twitch, I think, on Switch, that was pretty much a rehash of 2K19 or something like that. Yeah, and anything to just like earn, like milk their consumer base for money, right? That's the kind of things that they pride, and we'll occasionally give EA a pass for like things like Jedi Fallen Order and Star Wars Squadrons because those stories are good, but and people kind of like look at that and they think like, oh yeah, EA finally learned what they're going through. They finally learned the error of their ways, and now they're going to improve and put more effort into their games, into stories and stuff like that. But no, that's not it. Right? Just because they have one or two good things, because those devs happen to push through the bureaucracy and manage to get their passion games out and like get games out as they're supposed to be, like actual games, actual stories and experiences, and not like cash grabbing, cash cow things. Just because that happens once or twice doesn't mean that EA have learned their lesson. They definitely have not, especially when you look at how things like the UFC game turned out. So yeah, you're definitely right. And for indie devs, where they not only aren't able to compete with bigger developers and bigger studios like and publishers like EA Games and Ubisoft and all these people. They not only can they not compete, they know they can't compete, so they just figured long ago that let's not bother competing with them on that end. They got that. We're fighting a losing battle if we do. Let's do our own thing. And it's these indie games where there's probably not that much money to be made because it's such a thin profit margin market, like a setup kind of thing. But yet they still do it so you know that with these indie devs, it comes out of a place of passion and love for the art and for the industry, and that comes out in their games like this, where it's just things that they make things that people absolutely love, and people and experiences that people take home with them, as opposed to games where people put in more money than they get out in terms of fun and worth, you know. Yep. Slash rant. I think there's I will say another thing as well. I think there is a bit of a conundrum or a dilemma when it comes to Twitch streamers and indie games, because indie games are going to be the things that gamers want to play, want to experience, want to share with the rest of the world, like this right now. But I think that the trend for what's popular on Twitch is very unlikely gonna be favoring favoring indie games like this. I mean, things like Among Us and Fall Guys. I'm not sure if you can call Fall Guys an indie game, but okay, Among Us. That's a bit of an exception. That's a bit of exception to the rule. But usually, when you see what's popular on Twitch right now, what people gravitate towards, things like League and PUBG and Fortnite and stuff like that. So those are the kinds of things that are more reminiscent of those big games that are more about like graphics and flashiness and monetization, as opposed to games like this that are about story. You know, it's a bit of a dilemma. I'm not wearing my glasses right now. Yes, the monetization is getting ridiculous. I hate Steam or any service that I have to use to play a game. I like GOG. Yeah, I've heard good things about GOG. I'll admit I don't use GOG. I use Steam, but mainly because it's a bit of a sunk cost thing, because I've stuck with Steam for so long, for so many years, and my entire game library is there. I think there might be a way to port it over to GOG. I haven't tried it out, but you know, but yeah, I will say though, as far as DRM goes, at least Steam has its shit together. And the same can't be said for things like Origin, which will soon just become the EA game platform thingy. Uplay is the fucking annoying one, right? Because it's so like signal droppy and stuff like that, and it makes you sign into them even though their service is so patchy and shit. And I think so Uplay is the enemy to hit right now, primarily because Games for Windows is dead. When Games for Windows was the thing, oh, that was so shit. Like reinstalling GTA 4 was such a bitch and a half, you know. Steam has great sales, but I prefer just being able to play a game without relying on the service. Yeah, you miss those days, you know. You just like, especially when you live in a place like Australia where the internet just drops out like that, you know. I don't fucking need this online, like always online DRM to play City Skylines or SimCity, you know. Like I just want to play here. I don't need to report to your overlords on the internet. I just want to play. I just want to pass the time until the internet comes back up again, you know, so I can go back on Facebook. But yeah, this always online DRM just bullshit, just poorly implemented. Anyway, we should probably get back to this. Yeah. But I really wish we could go back to the good old days of gaming sometimes. Let's copy this map. This might give us some good. Let's see what we updated with. This. Okay. So we have a path that goes to PT Meadow and back down here to Thunder Canyon. I think Delilah was hinting that we should go look for the ghost back where we last found them, which is the lake. So I'm guessing we should head back to Thunder Canyon and let's mosey on down back to the lake. Let's see. Maybe. Wait. Here's 241. Oh yeah, that's correct. That's what we found. Yep. That's the way. I've always liked my box copies. Yeah. I like back at my parents' house. I have like so many box copies of so many games, like, and about like a whole bunch of games back when EA games were still good. I got like all the Left 4 Deads, all the Mass Effects, all the Need for Speeds, all the Sims 2, like box upon box upon box upon box upon box. It's like it's like my pride and joy, like creating that collection over the years. Just open my cabinet and just like games. Like, woo. Yeah. The only drawback is that when I moved from Singapore all the way here, I couldn't bring any of those, so they either had to be backed up to Steam or Origin, or they just weren't coming with me. So yeah. So yeah, I miss box copies. Oh, you know what I miss? Not just box copies, but collector's edition box copies. Back when they were good. Right now, like back before, like we got like Fallout 76 levels of cheap shit, right? Like I remember getting the collector's box copy thing for, I think it was like Command and Conquer 3. Either Command and Conquer 3 or the Kane's Wrath expansion, where I got like a Razer mouse with the Nod logo on it, like a mouse like this, a bit more fancy. It was a Razer mouse, but there's a Nod logo on it and it glows red. It was so fucking cool. And I even got like a brown GDI shirt that kind of looks like army fatigues, like it's like tan brown with a GDI sign on it. Oh, it's so fucking good. It was so fucking cool. And they don't make like merch like that, any like packs like that anymore that make you excited to get like the collector's items, merch and stuff. Right now you get like the cheap Fallout 76 canvas bag shit. Yeah. Ooh, note. Read the note. Okay. June 16, day 6. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shit heel Steve. It's your man Ron. I went out to check on the new guy at Two Forks. I heard him talking to himself more than usual for lookout, so I figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service only picks the deranged and perverted. Except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Ron. I'm gonna keep that. These flowers, can I take that? Fossilized claw.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
I'm gonna pick that up. Oh, I can't keep this. I'm gonna drop it back. Stone. I'll pick up the claw and look at it. Yep, it's a claw. Nothing else. I'll just close that. In fact, where do I go now? South. Where's south? Yeah, that way. Two Forks, Jonesy Lake. Should I should go back to Jonesy Lake. You know what? We might be able to go to Jonesy Lake through our PT Meadow. So, you know, I'm all for exploring. Let's head on down. Yep. And if it's like a dead end, we can just circle back. Which I'm starting to think it is. Look at this fence.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
Oh, behind the fence is on the other side of the fence. I thought he was asking
really
if the girls put up the
that's
fence.
out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wait, why would she not know about this fence? Are people putting up fences in the forest without, like, lookouts knowing? Never did understand why they put so many items in the boxes that seem to have no use. They were fixing on pine cones. Yeah, I think yeah, I'm beginning to think they're trying to mess with us because like with a lot of like RPGs, you know, you open a box, you open a crate or something like that, and you just kind of like see a whole bunch of stuff. You just fucking just grab everything, just grab it. Like you never know what could be useful. Just grab it all. So it seems to be interesting like that. Here, that's not the case. There's certain things that are useful, and there's certain things that are just like it's just junk, which is how it is in real life. You know, you're not gonna just grab everything. You know, you know, if this was any other game and it allowed you to pick up, you'll be picking up like the pine cones and the rocks. Like you never know what this rock is gonna be used for later on. And, you know, that might be this might be the rock that bashes in the head of the final boss. Who knows? Like, it's yeah, but yeah, it kind of keeps you wondering. Like you kind of look at everything and like, do I need that? Do I not need that? You know, so makes you think. Okay, so that chain link fence is. I'm guessing, I'm not gonna be able to get through that to Wapiti Meadow, so I'm just gonna have to go around. It's really fenced up the whole thing. Okay, yep. So I'm just gonna have to go around, go back to where we came, and really do the whole thing where we kind of take the other path back to. What the fuck happened here?
Hey, sorry about snapping at you earlier. I thought about it, and yeah, I suppose that must have sounded kind of weird when you heard me take that other call. Plus, you're just out here in your own head. Trust me, I know how it is.
Yeah.
So, did you break any hearts back in Colorado when you took this job? I myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier. I don't mean that the way it sounds. I mean, I care about people, and I like companionship as much as the next person. But why does it have to come from the same person for your whole life? My Aunt Kathy was married to the same guy for 4 decades, and when he died, she found out he'd been having an affair with a real estate broker for 15 years. Whereas my Aunt Judy traveled the world dating artists and musicians as she saw fit. Call me crazy, but
I'm gonna shoot
I'd
that
rather
because I'm
spend a
gonna
week
be
in bed
honest
with
with her.
Sonny Bono than half a lifetime with some cheating stockbroker.
I'm
gonna be
actually
honest with him.
married.
But you're here.
Yeah, there's that guilt.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
This is nice. She's nice. They're having a connection. This is gonna be a thing where you know, the thing where like you are with someone and they're sick and you can't be with them anymore, or it's not the same thing anymore, and you find connection and solace in someone else. It doesn't even have to be romantic, but it could feel like it shouldn't happen, I suppose. Yeah, anyway, we should call it this burn area thing.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Okay. Map. We're just in this clearing, and you think there might be things that we could look around or pick up around here somewhere? Maybe more cans? What's this? Is this where we came? Oh, it's back up. Oh, nothing here. At least don't seem so. So just gonna go back down. And go through the pathway.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Flapjack.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna use that. Flapjack. You know? I love insults that are just so weird and out there. They just kind of throw people more than anything, and it kind of diffuses the situation in that way. I'm gonna go left because there's a thing on the left path. Yep. Oops. Yep. Calling someone things that are not vulgar but just so weird and obscure and out there, people just kind of like, wait, what the fuck did you call me? And then like just kind of like the whole situation just like stops and dies. Like yeah. I remember a time I was like cable skiing. There was a bunch of like boys heckling their friend who was also cable skiing, like yelling all sorts of like weird, non-vulgar but weird insults like, "Oi, your mom's a librarian," you know. Fucking shit. You know, no, it wasn't like, no, it was your dad's a librarian and your mom's a bricklayer. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. It was gold. That's why the whole place started cracking up. That's how you heckle people with. Oh no. That's how you heckle people nicely.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
We were scared shitless. We went straight to the doctor after her first spell or whatever. They diagnosed her and we were both just very scared. Can't really tell when Julia is scared. She just gets quiet. She was very quiet.
No way to respond to that. It's just harsh. Oh no. I'm going back up the thing. Wait, let me go back up the... I'm gonna go back up the repelling wall. Go the other way to see if there's anything else. Because I'm pretty sure that we can get back to the canyon. Music changed. You know what? The music changing is indicating to me that this is the way to go, so I'm just gonna go this way. I've triggered something. Oh, this music. It's just... Oh no, that wasn't the way. I should go back. And then turn left. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yep. Have we already? I think we have. Yep, I still cannot pick up the cache, so I mean the antler, so I'm gonna, yep. Do we go back into the canyon? No, we follow the creek. Follow the creek, and then head back to the, whatchamacallit.
So, how'd you meet?
I think I'm gonna finish this day and then we'll call it a day after.
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
I've always felt like there was more to discover in the game. I never found it. Should play it again and wonder on more. Oh yeah, go for it. I'm glad like you watching this is making you feel like you should play this game again. I'm pretty sure that this is the kind of game that if you give it additional playthroughs, you're gonna find things that you never found before, and dialogue options and like collectibles.
Hey, do you see that?
What? Yeah, so go ahead and play it.
Yeah, I think so. That thin plume of smoke?
Yeah. Looks like it's way down to the southwest. You should be able to find a way over there from the meadow by the lake. Towards 5 Mile Creek. It's in the southwest quadrant of your map.
Well, you think it's those girls?
I'm pretty sure it's a campfire, so yeah. I'd call that a safe bet.
Man, they really do not give a shit, do they?
Not a one.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, I have eyes on that smoke plume.
Great. Find your way over there and give them hell.
So yeah. So yeah, Mogulon, I'm glad that what you watching this playthrough is making you feel like you want to play this game again. Yeah, I encourage you to go for it. Yeah, we just huff it. What does it take for these girls to learn to not light fires in a forest? Like, did Forest Burns or Yogi Bear or Fire Marshal Bill not teach you a damn thing? Yeah. So we're back at the river. Okay, that's where we saw the girls before. They're not there now. So, what would this smoke be? South of me. Near the river? No wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, here we are. Campfires. Oh, one more quick. So follow the lakeside. Head south. Let's see, maybe. Let's see if we can even follow the lakeside.
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her. That's my opinion. Sorry for the umpteenth time. Anyway, call me when you find the girls. Or anything. Or call me whenever you want.
I think he would be conflicted. He wouldn't know what to do. He doesn't want to go back, but he doesn't think he should leave.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Right now, I'm trying to hunt down some vandals, and I don't even know what I'm going to do when I find them. I'm not thinking very far ahead.
You should go see her.
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
I heard some rumbling. I thought it might have been like something in game. Like, what the fuck is that? But no, it's just street traffic. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Is this the way? Yeah, I think it should be. If only I had the panties on the ground in order to tell me that this is the way I came. I don't think I can follow the river up, so I'm just gonna go back. Okay. In this clearing to the right, there might be a path. Okay. Where's the smoke? There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna hug the right side and see if I can find that alternate path. I might be close. I am not close. Oh, yes. There we are. Okay. Hop, 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 hop. Ooh, save point. Okay. This should be taking me towards this. Yes, it is. There's a cache in the middle there, which I will go and plunder or pillage, which is the word. I don't know, but fuck it. I'm getting the stuff in it. This is gonna happen. Weaver 98. Hey man, how you going? Hey Weaver, thanks for dropping by. We're just playing some Firewatch, enjoying the story. It's a hell of a story, hell of a game. Yeah, glad you could make it. Ooh, there it is. There's the cache. There we go. Me and there. Hey, bro. Sup? Sorry, Nerj, I didn't. Sorry, Nini, didn't realize it was you. Okay. Glad to see you dropping by. Are you sure allowed to be here? Like the YouTube gaming crowd allowed to be here? Huh? Heretic? Okay, copy this. This should have some info on the path to get to the campfire. Ooh, that's morbid. Okay, let me look at the map first. There we are. What kind of path is that? Okay. Well, we are all on Facebook, so I guess it's all right. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, there is no escaping the ubiquitous Facebook.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
Thanks for the follow, Nerj. Yeah, PTSD is rough.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Yeah. Cool, evidently they're gonna make this game into a movie. Hope they don't screw it up. Oh, yeah. like, I swear to God, like, video game video games adapted into movies is such a pet peeve of mine, because they almost always screw it up. They almost always get something wrong. There are one or two exceptions here and there. I think, I'm not sure if you can count The Witcher as an exception, but I suppose it is. But honestly, I think the main reason why most video games don't work as movies is because most video games are not story based or story driven, or if they are, there are too many decisions that don't sit well with everyone, and especially because a lot of like games, they are centered around a protagonist that, okay, imagine Gordon Freeman, right, from Half-Life, as an example. Gordon Freeman doesn't say a single word in the whole game, so you don't know much about him except for his name and his credentials. So because he doesn't say anything, he doesn't have any expression or any lines or any discernible character from there, the player is free to implant their own character, their own, like, themselves into the game. So that becomes the image of Gordon Freeman in their heads. So everyone technically is playing with a sort of little different kind of Gordon Freeman. So if you were to do a Half-Life movie and have a Gordon Freeman played by someone with a set character, right? You're gonna have a set character. If it's a movie, you're gonna have someone with like actual personality, an actual like psychological profile. You do that, you're gonna have like hundreds of people who are gonna look at that and like, that's not how Gordon Freeman's supposed to be, and then you fucked up. You can't win. However, a game like this is gonna be so good. I really hope, because it's so story driven, and it's so about the experience. It's not about gameplay. You think about like games that are very gameplay heavy and not so heavy on the story, like Doom. Like, turn Doom into a movie. Look what kind of a shit show it was, because it's just like all they wanted to do was use that franchise name to kind of give it like a bit of selling power, and occasionally throw in like the whole like first person shooter aspect to it. But beyond that, it was just like a vapid action movie, which I think would not have gotten out of the screenwriting pitch rounds thing, were it not for the fact they had the Doom name attached to it. It's the only reason why a movie that mediocre would have gotten made. But I honestly think that with games that are very story driven, like for example Firewatch, I think they can do very well as a movie or a mini series. I think like because apparently it seems to me that Firewatch is split up into different days. I think each day could be an episode in the series. Yeah, and honestly, okay, another thing I'm starting to realize, that this dynamic between Henry and Delilah, where Delilah is just a snarky, very attractive sounding, intelligent person that's just a voice. It's really like Her, the movie Her, with Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix falls in love with his AI assistant, who is voiced by Scarlett Johansson, just like a device in his pocket. So they have a very similar dynamic, which is a very emotionally connected dynamic without any sort of physical intimacy, which is what we're kind of getting here. So I think that concept of that kind of emotional connection already is proven to work, and can work here again, I think. Like you said, I really just hope they don't fuck it up. Yeah. So yeah, really, I would love to see this as a movie or a mini series, because this is the kind of story that I think people need to see more of, but they might not see the story because it's in a game, and not everyone's into games or indie games and whatnot. So yeah. It's always some director's version that think he or she knows their audience and how they can make a quick buck. The fan version short films are usually the best. Yes, because the fans Yeah, because the directors are all artistic about it, right? They just want to like they see a thing and they're like, oh, but this is how I would do it, and then they kind of change things here and there, and then they have a new different spin on it, because the artistic direction is subversion of expectations and fucking shit like that. But it goes against the whole thesis of the game, the whole zeitgeist of the game. And fans do it so well because they love the game for what it is. They understand the game, they're in tune with it. So when they recreate it, they want to be as faithful to the source material as they want, because they want to pay a homage to it, as opposed to a director that just takes the property and, okay, these are my building blocks. From here, I will build my own castle in my own image. My own statue in my own image, you know? So, yeah. Okay. Fucking more pine cones. I remember how we were so disappointed with Assassin's Creed. Well, fuck Assassin's Creed movie. It's so. Oh god, I really. The. I will forever. I will forever be. I will never forgive the Assassin's Creed movie for doing what it did, which is not only not taking the Assassin's Creed material properly and not giving it the proper treatment it deserves. That one. Two, ruining the taste of Assassin's Creed for everyone else who's just a casual observer and whatnot, because they couldn't even decide who this movie was for, right? Because casual fans wouldn't like. Casual moviegoers who have no idea, who don't like who don't know what Assassin's Creed is. They won't like it because there's too much backstory needed. There's too much background information needed that the average moviegoer that has never seen Assassin's Creed before in their life, never played it, they're gonna go into this movie and be totally, absolutely fucking lost. But you're not making it for the fans either, because you're just changing so many things, and things are weird and whatnot. So it's not for them either. So who are you trying to like? Who are you making happy here? No one. And another thing that they basically ruin the Spanish Inquisition as in terms of a setting for Assassin's Creed, because it's been done already, so they probably won't do it again. So, and the Spanish Inquisition is such an interesting time point because it's so full of conflict and distrust and persecution, to the point that you can definitely see that this is the machination of some bigger order trying to like gather gather a new world order kind of thing. So Spanish Inquisition, I don't know why it wasn't done before until that point in time, but it was such a good time period for Assassin's Creed. It was like the Crusades, but slightly more modern. But they gone fucked it up. You gone fucked it up, ruined it. Damn you all to hell. Okay. /rant. Yep. Let me just grab some pine cones, examine them. Yep, they don't do shit. I'm gonna put them down. I get excited for every damn supply cache and just open it. It's full of pine cones. I'm like, okay, yeah. Let me see where we are. I think I'm gonna call it for a while. We've been streaming for like over 3 hours, and I've got a lot of rambles and rants. Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna do finish up day 2, before wrapping it up, but I got a early day tomorrow. I gotta get in. No, Uwe Ball made awful game movies. Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, that name is vulgar. Uwe Ball. I don't want to say it. Nah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna. By the way, like if we're gonna see any redemption for video game movies or like movie adaptations, like we're gonna wait for a while, because Dune was supposed to come out later this year, but it got delayed to next year. I think it's gonna take a while before we see what's going on. But yeah. I'm sorry. Thinking about video games turning into movies, I thought about the Hitman movies, which that really did my fucking head in, because I love the Hitman games, but neither of them did it justice. And the part in Singapore is just so ham-fisted, it's so cringe. Yeah. Anyway, okay, this is where okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. This is where we're left off. We are here, near 5 Mile Creek. The next objective is to follow 5 Mile Creek and go up to that zone over here, which is where we saw the campfire, which those two girls might have lit. We're gonna put it out and make them stop lighting fires at the goddamn forest, and I think that should be the end of day 2. So that's where we are. That's me putting a bookmark in things. We're gonna pick this up next stream. I'm gonna work on a stream schedule of Tuesdays and Fridays. Probably gonna be Tuesdays and Fridays in the evening. For now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream Firewatch on Tuesdays, and on Fridays I'm gonna go back to the other thing I was doing, which was getting through Medal of Honor Airborne on hard mode. For that one, we got through like 2 missions, and we're gonna go into the third one, which is where things start to get really hard. So yeah, so that's my schedule. If you want to see me, if you want to see me be more chill about things and enjoy a story, and perhaps chat about stuff in chat and all that, and occasionally go on like random tangents of like video game movies and my thoughts on publishers and how much of a bitch Alzheimer's is, amongst other assorted topics. Then yeah, come for Firewatch. Oh, thanks for the follow, Mogulon. glad to see that follow, and glad to have you here. So yeah, so Tuesdays are gonna be for that, or slightly more chill for Firewatch, and then Fridays are gonna be back to Medal of Honor Airborne, where you're gonna see me get a bit more intense. I'm doing my best to not be too intense, because like I reviewed the VOD for my last Medal of Honor, last Airborne stream, and like the whole thing I was just like, fuck. Like yeah, I that's not entertaining to watch. So I'm gonna have a bit more fun with it, but also it's gonna be a bit intense. So yeah. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it for today. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Whoops. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that you guys had a good time. I really enjoyed the conversations and the chats we had today, and it's been fun. It's been loads of fun. I'm really enjoying streaming, and this is good. This is gonna carry on. Yeah. So I'm really committed to finishing Firewatch and getting through as much of Airborne as I can. I'm gonna play some other games down the road. I have already thoughts to, in terms of like maybe play one game I haven't played before, just to get my first impressions on it, and also revisit a game that I love in my past. I think don't hold me to this, but I'm having an idea of once we're done with Medal of Honor Airborne, that next game I'm gonna revisit is Sleeping Dogs, which I love. That's another Sleeping Dogs is gonna be a movie with Donnie Yen, which I'm so conflicted by, because I love Sleeping Dogs, I love Donnie Yen, but he has views, he has political views that it's gonna be a movie. It's still in production right now. Donnie, which is weird, they cast Donnie Yen, and Donnie Yen is gonna be Wei Shen, but it's he's a bit old. I would have thought someone like Nicholas Wu would be good for Donnie Yen, for Wei Shen, but anyway, I'm hoping that'll be great. I'm hoping to God that the Sleeping Dogs movie will be great, but that's going to be a few years down the road, and we'll see. But before that, I'm looking to scratch the Sleeping Dogs itch by playing through that story again. I mean, Sleeping Dogs is awesome. It's GTA in Hong Kong, and fist fights. Donnie Yen is cool. I fucking love Donnie Yen, man. like you see like him in so many like people know him for the Ip Man movies, but he is so like you see him in other movies. He's so adept in so many different kinds of martial arts, including like mixed in MMA and like boxing in general. You know, he's awesome. Yeah. Okay. I can go on like forever and a day about Donnie Yen and about martial arts movies, but we're gonna save that for another time. So I'm glad you guys share my enthusiasm. I'm hoping to keep up that enthusiasm as we go along in more streams and more games. So yeah. So thanks for dropping by today. Thanks for coming down to the stream. Tell all your friends. Streaming every Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah. So take care wherever you guys are in the world. I hope you're having a good day, a good evening, and good night. And yeah, take care.